that. I keep getting a question that I want to address regarding pornography and how people end up getting into a problem with pornography. So I'm sitting here before my son's soccer game this evening, and I'm thinking about how we all have to work together as a team to face this issue of pornography in the world today. And so I wanted to address one aspect of working together as a team on this topic, and that is, are people who compulsively use pornography, are they victims of that, or are they agents unto themselves where they make choices and they're responsible for getting into the problem? And the quick answer is yes to both. The reality is that both are true. There are always choices when it comes to compulsive or addictive behavior, but there's also a component that helps explain why choice alone is not the whole answer there, and that is that it's a natural manipulation of the human drive to bond and connect. In fact, I wrote a blog article on this. If you go to www.ignitingthechange.com/blog, you'll go to a bunch of articles, and there's one that is entitled "How Pornography Manipulates the Human Drive to Bond," something along those lines. I can't remember the exact title, but anyway, go check that out because it'll help you. But let me just explain for just another minute or two here what I'm talking about. There is a choice, right? Always in any behavior, there's a choice. Do we engage in it or do we not? Do we allow the influence, the powerful drive of pornography to be a controlling factor in our lives? Do we make choices to allow change to happen? Do we choose to work on it? Do we choose to involve other people to help us with it? Those are some of the choices that are available to us. So yeah, there is choice, and there's always accountability. That's one of the things that I and the team of therapists that we have at Igniting Change always work on a lot with individuals and couples and families when they face this challenge. There's always accountability, and it's critical. So first and foremost, I don't view someone who is a pornography addict or a compulsive user of pornography as a victim, because there is choice. However, the natural drive that comes with the sexual component of being a human being is also very, very powerful, and we don't have a choice on whether or not that influences us. It does influence us no matter what. Whether we manage that influence well or not, that's a different story. But the fact that it's there and that it's prevalent for us, whether we would call it a trigger, whether we would call it a drive to connect with a spouse, a committed partner, whatever we want to call it or however we view it, there is a natural drive there which we can't just get rid of. We can't just choose to shut that off. So in that sense, there isn't a choice in that regard. But I want to be clear, there's always accountability and there's always choice in terms of how we manage that powerful drive. So that's an important aspect. I just want to invite everybody to think about the fact that there is both choice and accountability, as well as a natural, powerful drive that explains why there's the potential for a person to become a compulsive user of pornography and other sexual behavior. So not that it justifies it, not that it excuses it, not that spouses of an addict or other loved ones who are in a supporting role should just not care. They absolutely should, and there are many reasons for that. But hopefully that aspect of how that powerful drive can influence us will help explain a little bit more about why it can become a problem. But as always, we do have choice and we do have the ability to make a difference. So, and I also want to encourage, just before I wrap up here, I want to encourage everyone who's viewing this video, whether you experience a problem with pornography or whether you support someone who does, or whether you're just aware of all of the all the influence of pornography in the world today. Um, there is a way to help those of us who want to do something about this, and there's a way to support one another. There's a tremendous amount of good in the world today, and I think it's awesome that we can all work together to make that happen. In that way, we are igniting change, and I'm excited to continue in this work because it's a tremendous opportunity to meet lots of awesome people throughout the world. We have igniters all over the world. We're excited to have you join us, and let's keep up the good work. Please feel free to make comments, ask questions. Let me know how I can provide more helpful information to you wherever you might be in the world today, and how we can help empower everybody to go forward in confidence and know that this is something that we can do together. So thank you very much, and let's rock and roll. See ya.